How did Albedo get his iconic white hair and red coloration? Why did his outfit turn red if the Omnitrix manipulates DNA? What was the story behind this striking appearance? Let's jump right in.
What could be worse than being transformed into a 16-year-old Ben Tennyson? Oh, man.
As we delve into Albedo's transformation, let's quickly recap who Albedo is. Albedo is originally a Galvan and worked as the assistant to Azmuth, the creator of the Omnitrix. However, things took a turn when Albedo tried to use the Omnitrix for his own sinister purposes. After messing around with his own version of the Omnitrix, he ended up becoming an apparent clone of Ben Tennyson. In his original form, Albedo is a Galvan just like Azmuth. However, after creating his own Omnitrix, Albedo resembled a younger version of Ben, but with strikingly different features. While Ben has brown hair and wears a signature green shirt, Albedo had pure white hair and donned a bold red outfit. Many fans wondered, what was the story behind this striking appearance? In the Alien Force episode titled Good Copy, Bad Copy, Ben's Omnitrix and Albedo's Omnitrix touched, causing Albedo's hair color to change from brown to a white-gray appearance and his eyes and jacket to change to red. To fully understand and appreciate Albedo's transformation, we need to explore the complex story of the Ben 10 Alien Force episode titled Good Copy, Bad Copy from Season 2. The episode starts off with the Forever Knights being chased by a creature that turns out to be Humungosaur, who destroys their castle. He interrogates a knight about Ben Tennyson's whereabouts. Gwen and Kevin use a piece of Ben's wreckage to track him to the castle, but they only find Jatray flying away. A knight informs them that Ben has attacked several castles and a DNA hive. Kevin doubts this, thinking Ben wouldn't go on missions like this without them. After that, they find Ben at home studying with Julie. Gwen and Kevin confront him. Ben denies the allegations of him attacking the Forever Knights and the Dean-aliens. Kevin agrees with him and says that Ben's left eye twitches when he lies, which wasn't apparent in this case. Ben then goes to get chili fries, and people witness two different versions of him behaving differently. An individual that looks like Ben transforms into Big Chill, and then Gwen and Kevin follow him behind as he goes on to attack a Forever Knight castle and requesting that they lead him to Ben Tennyson. This leaves the Forever Knights very confused. Kevin and Gwen arrive to assist and question him. Eventually, both Bens arrives and they finally get to confront each other. One Ben reveals himself as Albedo and claims to be the creator of the Omnitrix and demands its return. Ben is skeptical, recalling that Azmuth, a Galvan, built the Omnitrix. Albedo reveals he is trapped in Ben's human form due to their DNA fusion. Ben refuses to give up the Omnitrix, suspecting Albedo's motives. Albedo transforms into Jatray and takes Ben away. Ben transforms into Humungosaur to fight back, but Jatray escapes. Gwen tracks them using mana energy left behind. Gwen traces Albedo to a computer factory, and Kevin tries to identify the real Ben by marking his cheek, but Ben erases it. Albedo disguises himself as Goop and captures Gwen and Kevin. Ben transforms into Goop and battles Albedo, who transforms into Humungosaur and defeats him. They engage in a series of battles, with Ben transforming into different aliens to fight Albedo's various forms. Jatray breaks free by transforming into Chromastone and attempts to attack Negative Spider Monkey, but he reverts back into Ben when the Omnitrix times out. Negative Spider Monkey transforms back into Albedo, claiming that he doesn't need an Omnitrix to defeat Ben and tries to punch him. However, their Omnitrixes link, damaging Albedo's human form with an energy pulse. This causes Albedo's hair color to change from brown to a white-gray appearance, and his eyes and jacket to change to red. Suddenly, Azmuth appears and reveals that Albedo was his assistant, who created an inferior copy of the Omnitrix. Albedo believed that Ben was unworthy of possessing the Omnitrix and wanted it for himself to regain his Galvan form. Azmuth states that the Omnitrix is beyond Albedo's understanding and could have endangered everyone. He also goes on to say that there can only be one Omnitrix in the universe at a time. Keep in mind that Albedo got stuck in Ben's body because his Omnitrix got linked to Ben's Omnitrix, causing him to acquire Ben's DNA. Azmuth takes and disables Albedo's Omnitrix, leaving him trapped in his human form as punishment for his rebellion. Azmuth then disappears, while Albedo, filled with anger and revenge, vows to be free and make Ben pay. In his rage, he smashes the green stick given to him as food and demands chili fries, indicating that he still craves the food that Ben craves. The next day, Ben receives a C+ on a test and ponders whether Albedo's punishment was sufficient. Meanwhile, Albedo remains imprisoned, filled with anger and vowing revenge. From this episode, we can clearly see that the feedback pulse from the Omnitrix modified Albedo's genetic makeup, causing his hair to turn completely white with a hint of gray. This transformation not only distinguished Albedo visually, but also symbolized his deviation from the path of heroism. But what about the red coloration of his outfit? This unique choice had more to do with Albedo's own personality and intentions. Unlike Ben, who embraces his responsibilities as a hero, Albedo was fueled by anger, ambition, and an intense desire for power. The red color of his eyes and outfit simply reflected his alignment with the evil within him. The creators of the show recognized Albedo's darker side and decided to emphasize it further through his attire. By dressing Albedo in vibrant red, it symbolized his descent into villainy and his transformation into a menacing adversary for Ben. These distinctive features not only make Albedo instantly recognizable, but also serve as a reminder of the consequences of misusing the Omnitrix. Keep in mind that Ben's Omnitrix also alters the attire of each specific alien he uses. The different aliens are never in the same outfit, even when different people are using the Omnitrix and the custom attire of the specific alien in use, like in the case of Gwen 10. It's safe to say that the Omnitrix has the ability to morph someone's clothes as a reflection of their character or personality, even though clothes are inanimate objects. After many attempts, Albedo managed to obtain his original Galvan form back. But in Season 4, Episode 9 of Ben 10 Omniverse, he got trapped by Azmuth in the body of an 11-year-old Ben Tennyson. In Ben 10, Omniverse Season 4, Episode 9, titled For a Few Brains More, Ultimate Albedo and Kyber capture Azmuth, prompting Ben's team to rescue him. Albedo uses a machine called the Cerebral Vortex to drain Azmuth's intelligence and transfer it into his own mind. The team manages to escape with Azmuth, but his intelligence is compromised, leaving him acting unintelligent. Albedo and Kyber pursue them, leading to a climactic battle on Earth. With the help of Gwen, Kevin, and their allies, Ben ultimately defeats Albedo and restores Azmuth's intelligence. However, Azmuth tempers with Albedo's stabilizer, causing it to malfunction.
No, not this again!
This results in Albedo transforming into an 11-year-old version of Ben Tennyson. The episode ends with Albedo permanently stuck in this state. In future episodes, Albedo appears as an 11-year-old Ben Tennyson, even when he ganged up with the evil alternate Bens to try and eliminate No Watch Ben. That's it from the update.